Yeah, I'm on
What up?
live. I'm on the
What up?
stream,
What
man.
up? Y'all know what's happening. All right. Now I apologize for yesterday because I know I was supposed to go live yesterday and I didn't. But nonetheless, you still got some real dope content yesterday. You know, I've been running lives the last 2 days with this brother here. So it's only right that we come through once again tonight. I want to talk about something, man. And I want to talk about it because I need to talk about it because I feel like I have to talk about it. And I know this conversation probably has been heard before and said before and talked about before, but it ain't never been talked like this. Listen, tonight's episode is called Leaders Lead and Subs Submit. All right. That's how we coming. That's how we rocking with it tonight. I got my man Haku in the building. Introduce yourself one time for the good people.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Haku Asiki, aka Mojo Dojo. Mr. Midman himself, and I think this is gonna be a good one, Ken. You
Oh yeah.
you hit him with a Genki Dama, man. You hit a Spirit Bomb, a Kamehameha Wave, man, a Hadoken. This is
Well,
yeah.
you see, because I be on bullshit.
Yo, you're on
You know what I'm
bullshit. You
saying?
on some BS. You on some big
I,
single shit.
I I be on bullshit, so we got to bring the king of BS on over here. And tonight we ain't alone.
Nah.
I felt like it's only right
We got a young lady with us.
that
Hey,
it's only right that we get a lady in here for this perspective because it's finna get
I
real.
gotta let me go comb my hair real quick.
It's
Yeah.
finna it's finna get real spicy for the ladies tonight because I'm on bullshit, which is unlike me. I never be on bullshit, but
That's insane.
tonight's subject once again is called Leaders Lead, Subs Submit.
Shit.
Which one are you?
Ooh,
Let's talk about it. All right.
Shit.
Now, I'ma just say this, and I mean this with all respect when I say this. Men are supposed to lead.
Facts.
It's just the way of the world. Men are supposed to lead.
Facts.
Now, usually I get on women and men, but I have to say this: men are supposed to lead. Women are supposed to give a man something to lead, which means stop all the damn rebuttals and the damn back and forths and the damn questions. Like, let that man lead. As long as he ain't leading your ass to a brick wall or a down dark alley, let that man lead. Kiki,
yeah,
That's Kiki.
how you
that's
doing, Kiki?
me.
Kiki's so fucking infamous for talking shit, bro.
Kiki, what's
Love
your
y'all.
thoughts?
I love
What's your
y'all
thoughts?
so
We're
much.
gonna talk about leadership first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kiki, what are your thoughts on a man and leadership?
You might be surprised, but I 100% agree.
Get the
Cat,
fuck
man.
out of here.
Cat, bro.
I'm
Get
not
the
Cat,
kidding,
bro.
fuck
but
out of
again,
here.
Nah,
let me
Ken.
say it. Let me
I'm
let
done,
me
bro.
finish.
I'm out.
Let me finish. You know I got something to add to it.
I'm out. I'm out. She lying.
So I agree. I believe men should lead. I'm 100% for that. I do have that hope in the back of my head. I'll run into somebody who has that mindset to not look at me like a challenge, but more like she's only this boisterous because she has to be. I want somebody to hear me without talking. So I agree. But to get to that agreement, how do you plan on getting there? Most men don't know how to give signs of leading when they're in a talking stage. They show right off back why you should treat them like disposable.
The fuck?
I said what I said.
All right, you right. It's your turn.
Disposable.
It's your turn.
Because men, just like men have a standard of how women should behave or move while she is singular or waiting for her mate, or however you want to word it, men need to move in that way too. If you is out here doing what you want to do, why are you boisterous about? Why are you telling everybody? I got 7 hoes. I just fucked 3 bitches last week. This bitch on my line right now.
So
Nobody don't want to hear that.
Yes,
you
yes,
can
we
be
need to know.
honest. You can be honest without being cocky.
You do need
because
to hear
the
that.
way you move is gonna show me if you got bitches. Anyway.
No. You need to know this because you
What?
need to know that you ain't the only pie in town, sweetheart. Like,
But
you
that's
need to
the
know
problem.
this.
Y'all are getting away from the illusion of things. Women want to be in a delusion with her man.
We're done. Hey,
My
yo, we're
man
done. Hold
don't
on.
look at nobody.
Look.
My man don't talk to nobody.
Nope.
They may want him, but my man wouldn't do none of that. Y'all be like, yeah, this bitch want me. I almost went for her.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about you. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to hear that.
It don't matter. We out here telling these hoes the truth.
But that's the thing. That's why I asked y'all yesterday. What are y'all looking for? Y'all are so contradicting. Okay. Y'all be like, my wife this, and I'm gonna do this for my wife, and she gonna be this.
Okay.
And then y'all around here like, these hoes ain't shit. I be fucking these hoes.
Hey, Kiki. So what? if we come through the door and be like, listen here, baby, I am a no shit ass, no good ass nigga. I don't commit. I cheat. I lie. I disrespect. I ain't got no money. You still gonna want that person?
It depends.
What the fuck? All right, I'm done. Hold on.
Let me say. Is y'all gonna let me be real or not? Y'all judge me. I feel like I'm being judged right now.
This is a safe space.
What I mean by that, why I say it depends, is because she might fuck with him just as a flunky. Like, I ain't got nothing to do. He got some good dick. I need some conversation.
I've had plenty of those.
Yeah. But that don't mean she want him. She don't want him at all. He is disposable. Like I said earlier, okay, he is a disposal man.
In my 38 years of living, women love ain't shit. women love ain't shit ass dudes. It's just the theory of life. Y'all love ain't shit ass niggas. It's like when a nigga comes.
It's not that. It's just niggas lie so fucking much. They will be outside. It'll be 12 o'clock. They'll be like, damn, it's dark as hell out here. Like, why are you lying? So if you tell the truth to me and I'ma be like, damn, you ain't shit. Well,
oh my God. Okay. Like,
so women don't lie?
Can I get tagged in? Somebody tag.
Go ahead, my brother.
No, go ahead, Haiku. Please, first of all, let me give you a disclaimer, Haiku. Don't be in here trying to talk to me crazy shit.
No, I'm not gonna talk to you crazy. Like,
okay, go ahead.
Because you're already motherfucking crazy. But she lost me when she said women want to be in Delulu land about their man. See, that's, when your woman's delusional about why she's able to keep you, that allows you to know as a man that she is not being able to be realistic about your real value. That is disrespectful as fuck. To dishonor your man and think that, oh, he's supposed to take me as I am, regardless of what I've been through. Regardless of what I've been through and who been through me, he's supposed to value me while I made him wait, while I threw out this pussy to people that were so-called unworthy. And then we'll say, well, how many times have you done that? And then you'll lie about how many times you got that pussy beat up. So no.
There you go.
Stop listening to women that sleep with men and lay with men that lie to them. Any woman that deals with the man that allows that man to lay in her bed that lies to her is fucking worthless to you.
That's
I ain't gonna say worthless,
but she can't get the date.
It's women out here that want you to take them as they are, but they can't do the same for you. Okay.
Now I agree with that.
These women, you lie one time, and all of a sudden the bow broke. God damn it! Like, it's over. You untrustworthy.
That is, you know what? I just had this happen to me. I was talking to a guy. I liked him a lot, and he had bought me flowers, gave me money.
How'd you fuck this up? How did you fuck this up?
I'm about to tell you. Please,
I know you fucked it up.
I fucked it up, y'all. I fucked it up because
talk about it.
He he asked me for some money.
So wait, how many times did you ask him for some money before he
I didn't
asked
ask
you?
him once for money.
So he can't ask you for money in return?
I said I fucked up, didn't I?
That's
What did he? Hold on.
crazy.
Time out. What did he need money for?
To fit. He's. Oh, I'm gonna sound
Don't fucking stutter.
I'm gonna sound horrible. He's in the process of fixing his credit.
So
wait,
he asked you for money. How much money did he ask you for, Kiki?
Too much.
$100.
No, $100. $100 is stop money to me. I will give $100. He asked me for more than $100.
How much?
Okay, can we get a specific
He
number?
asked me for $300.
Okay.
And, wait, but listen, can I say my theory before you take off them goddamn headphones? Listen. The only reason, and I expressed this to him, the only reason I was offended by it, is because he talks to other women. And he let me know that. This is why I had talked to him, because he told me straight up, like, he didn't come in like, oh, I'm talking, you the only one I'm talking to. I've been single for 80 years. He like, no, I'm single. That was his word. He's like, I'm single. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm single. I respected that. I decided to still be in that motion with him. But I felt disrespected by him asking me for the full amount.
Why?
Because if you have multiple women, why are you relying on me for the full 3?
Maybe
why didn't you ask me for a portion?
Maybe he liked you the most.
But why would he ask if you like me the most?
Don't yell at us. Hold on, don't yell at us. Don't yell at us, man.
Okay, now you said that this man asked you for money to fix his credit. It wasn't like he was out here tricking. It wasn't like he was out here buying weed or buying bottles. He was actually trying to do something beneficial for y'all future or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to improve his credit. So you couldn't get that man $300 to help him fix his life?
Yep, I wish I would have gave it to him.
Hold on. Why?
Because I feel like I ruined the connection. Like,
wait. So you still fucking with this nigga?
No, he did reach out to me, like, you know, to kind of basically like see if we still was cool after that. And I went even further and like left him on red. Yeah. And it wasn't I was upset or nothing. I just have a problem. Like, I run when shit don't add up to me, I be like, all right.
You see, hold on. You see when
but she asked him for money though.
But no, that's not, fuck that.
For money, he gave me money.
So
okay,
wait, hold on. So this is even worse.
Now it can't be reciprocated.
It's not even reciprocated. Because
exactly.
Reciprocation would be you just throwing that nigga some looch. So the money that he's already given you is probably already exceeded 300. The fact that he's probably taking you out and tricking on your ass, that's why the nigga's in debt. So you're the part of the reason why the nigga's in debt. So then the nigga says, you know what? I'm finna try to get my shit together, so maybe me and Boo Boo Bear can actually get some shit together. And she's like, no. And then you actually regret it. See, this is the part where we're talking about subs submit and leaders lead.
Yeah.
Women want you to be a leader until you tell them what to do, and it doesn't go with how she
sometimes
feels.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Fucking stupid. You're not stupid.
So to go further along with that though is, why is it okay for, you know what I'm saying, that man probably wanted to get his shit together before he fully presented himself to her. Like, okay, I'm doing me right now. I can't really commit to you because I ain't got my shit together, but we can date, we can have fun, we can kick it, we can fuck around, whatever the case is. He, in hindsight, probably wanted to get his credit and shit together and then be like, you know what? When I needed you, you came through. Hope, what up? When I needed you, you came through for me. You know what I'm saying? So now, in return, I'm ready to be with you, because when the chips was down and I was behind, you came through and you gave me that 300 to fix this credit. I appreciate you for that. I could have went to multiple chicks and got this shit, but I felt like whoever I'm really trying to build with, that's who should be there trying to help me build this shit up. Now, I can reciprocate, because when I was down and fucked up, you looked out for me. See, this day and age, women don't think like that. A lot of women take, and don't give back shit. Straight up.
And like I said, I understand I was wrong. So I decided to, just take a break from dating because I did like him. And instead of me looking at the situation in a different aspect, I was offended. Like, how could you? And not thinking like this nigga just gave you some money the other day for no reason. This nigga then came through with flowers every week for no reason. And you over here acting like a brat.
No,
So
I'm look, with respect, we're gonna remove you out of this situation. So this
yeah.
isn't KK I'm talking about. You acting like that woman, if she was to do that, that's being a bitch.
Yeah, that was. No,
That's
it
some
was.
bitch
You're
shit.
right. And I'm self-reflecting. That's why I said I'm not like I understand my traumas. And I'm still working through them. I'm honest with myself.
I ain't gonna lie.
But at the same time, it was a learning lesson for me. I might have fucked up, who would have been beneficial for me in another point because he looked at me in a different way. But
I would too.
instead, I let my ego get the best of me.
That
and
is
I
a
just fucked
woman.
up the church's money.
That is a woman that can't even lead herself.
That is a woman that I would fuck and leave the fuck alone. Okay? It's no making love, it's no dates, it's no outings, it's none of that. We're going to fuck. And I ain't talking about a fuck like this is for you type of fuck. Nah, this is for me. I'm gonna get mine, and then that's gonna be the end of that. Like, I don't even care if you get yours now, because when I needed you to be there for me, like I've been there for you. And listen, I get it. Some women don't feel like giving a man money is something that a leader should ask. If you are a leader, a provider, whatever the case is, women feel like, some women, let me clear that up. Some women feel like,
most women,
why the fuck am I giving this nigga money? He's supposed to be leading me.
Most women.
And you know what? It wasn't even that, y'all. Like, and I understand I might be other people, but it wasn't even that. It was solely from some past traumas.
So wait.
I thought I was ready to date, and I wasn't. I wasn't, because I was looking at it in defense versus this man probably want to build with me, and 9 times out of 10, that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm feeling fucked up because I overreacted.
I knew I'd be right. See, look, this is the thing.
On top of that, what is even the icing on the cake?
You did more stupid shit.
I'm such a fucking asshole that I won't even take him back. Because
no.
My aunt told me when I was a little, I will never forget this. My aunt told me, she rest in peace. She told me, if you do something to a man, I don't care how small it is,
we're
you
not gonna
let that man go, because he's not going to let it go. What you did, you hurt his ego, you hurt his pride, whatever the case is. So I don't want to put myself in that position.
So look, so this is what it is, fellas. This is how you know that you're a leader and this person is a sub. When a leader makes a mistake or does something that doesn't move them forward, they take what? Accountability. When you're a sub and you're somebody and you're a dependent, you don't just run, you deflect. You deflect it. You try to make it seem like, oh, it's something else without even being honest. See, this is why when we're talking about leaders lead and subs submit, women normally submit to their feelings. They are led by their emotions. Emotions are temporary and they are fake. The reason why they're temporary and they are fake is because those temporary feelings, they're fleeting feelings that you think that you're feeling, and it doesn't stay consistent. See, this is the problem. We are listening as men on how to be a man and to treat a woman by somebody, like she said, it was a past trauma. Hold on, I got you, Ken. I'm gonna end it 5 seconds. She said that, oh, it was past traumas. This is why body count matters. If she didn't have those, with respect, extra dicks in her gut, fucking up her brain cells. I was quiet. I was quiet, but it's one dick. So if you didn't have that one specific dick that didn't fuck you, literally fuck you, you would have been okay. But the fact that you were hurt by some other dick, then this man didn't, follow up with real intentions behind the dick. Now you gave up real intention and you were just still catching dick. Now you're confused. It's okay.
I ain't confused.
Yes, you were. Because the reason why you were confused, because you couldn't keep your man. You were confused on what actually to do. So you know
You
that it
know,
would
in
probably be
all
right to do
honesty,
better.
I will
before I
go
fuck.
back to what Ken said when it said, like, we want these men to be honest with us.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
No, you
Sure, we
don't.
do. Yeah, you're right. Because everyone else is a liar. In theory, yeah, sure. Tell me the fucking truth. But in the back of my mind, I was never taking him serious. So when he asked me for that, and I already
Fucking
had in the
crazy,
back of
bro.
my mind, he talking to these other girls, I never took, like, it was easy to get up out of there.
Mhm.
You already set yourself up for that. And the reason why you set yourself up for that, respectfully, is because of the situation that you even were doing. The things that you were doing weren't conducive to actually be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Mm.
I
And
was
so,
trying to see, I was testing the field. I was seeing if I was ready. And the only reason I say that I may have messed something up, and I might not have, the world may never know.
no,
But
you
at
did.
the
Okay.
same time, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm not fucked up about it or nothing, because I needed to test that. Like, I needed to see. Now I know, okay, bitch,
Mhm.
you need to sit down and go back to evaluating how you want to move after you done been in this type of relationship. What you gonna do now? Because you've been presented with something that could have or might have not. We would never know. But the point is, you won't never know, because you didn't put your foot forward. You was like, oh
But
no.
see, you
No,
said that
you
you
was a
wouldn't.
fuck
You
up.
okay? So here's my thing, right? There are too many masculine women running around out here.
Yeah.
Okay, and with all due respect, there are too many masculine women running around right now, and I think a part of that comes from their upbringing. Their father wasn't around. Their mama raised them to be independent, tough, defiant, strong, all that good shit. Cool. No problem with any of that. My thing is that when you come across a man who actually wants to provide, who actually wants to lead, who actually wants to love you, you have been what's the word? Brainwashed into thinking that you don't need a man, that you don't know how to love that man the way that he's trying to love you, and you run that man off. So now that man wants to go cheat. Now that man wants to leave. Now that man doesn't want to show you love or show you respect or show you that he cares, because he offered to bring you into his safe space. He wanted a safe space with you, and you pushed him away.
You ain't worth it. We're gonna keep it motherfucking real. See,
Not
look,
even that.
you ain't worth it.
After a while, I'm going to get tired of trying to tell you how I need you to love me, how I can be put in a position to where, damn, I want to give this girl everything I got. I want to love this girl. I want to be the man that she needs me to be. But you push, you poke, you prod, you play tough, you act like you wear the pants in a relationship. What type of man is going to want to lead that shit? Not me.
Hold on, we got some comments. So
talk to me. What we got?
Miss Queen said you have to be the one to accept the lifestyle or not. Plus, Miss Hope, she said, what's the topic? The topic is leaders lead, sub. Queen said, ouch. Then we got Brian in here. What's good, Brian?
B, what up, my boy?
What's up? And then Queen said, if a person shows you and you keep going back, you are only hurting yourself. See, I fuck with that. And the thing where I say,
I agree.
when women are trying to tell men what to do, in all reality, women don't like having to give their man orders. They don't respect that shit. They just don't. They would rather a man be inquisitive or show some type of assertion or some type of ability
Bobby,
to figure it out. And when I hear a woman say that she wants to tell her man this, tell her man that, I'm like, no, you don't. And the reason why I said it yesterday, women have a hard time following the leader is because they've been led by multiple niggas. Men, we don't give a fuck. We're leading the same way, regardless about who's following. If you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. When a man's on his purpose and he's doing his thing, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can fucking do. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to derail this motherfucker for yourself. You're not going to derail his movement. A man that changes direction because of a woman was a man that was lost already.
No, okay, so I gotta chime in on that. If I change my direction, it's because I felt like the direction we was going in wasn't conducive to us lasting long term.
Okay.
So sometimes you gotta pivot. It's
No, you
okay
don't.
to pivot.
Fuck
It's okay to pivot. I'm not saying get away completely from what you're trying to do, but damn, if you every direction that you're going straight and you run into a brick wall, okay, cool. You have no other choice but to change directions. Okay, we took a route here, it didn't work. Now we got to pivot and figure it out because I don't want to walk away. But
It's forward.
if you put me in a position to where I can't tell you what I feel because it doesn't matter. If you put me in a position to where the things that I'm used to doesn't matter. If you're putting me in a position to where the type of love and respect that I want, you're not willing to give it to me. So every chance you get, you're gonna disrespect me. When I think about that, y'all remember the movie The Family that Medea's Big Family.
Mhm.
And y'all remember how old girl and Rodney Perry, how she was treating Rodney Perry, treating his ass like he wasn't shit. He get up, he go work, he do his thing, he get out here, he provide, and she treated that man like shit. It was an anniversary scene. He went and brought her some flowers. He was trying to get her in the mood. She basically told him, nigga, fuck you. I'm not doing this shit. At the end of the movie, Madea had to pull this girl together like, why do you talk to him like that? She had to tell this nigga like, yo, why do you allow her to talk to you like that?
Because he a bitch.
Man the fuck up.
Because he a bitch.
And
Well,
this is
I agree. I don't think women should talk to men aggressively. And why I feel like that is because I believe in men shouldn't yell at their woman because they're already an aggressor. So I feel like that's why I said I believe in the lead of a man taking place because he can have that presence of dominance, but also have that presence of softness with me because he know that he don't have to do that with me. So I don't believe in women yelling or cursing out men and disrespecting them. Now I have done that.
How many times?
It didn't get me anywhere.
Okay.
It didn't get me nowhere.
I'm cussing hoes out.
But
Not even that,
I
man.
know now that words can be very harsh. I've been through that. Let's just keep her.
This is my point. Go ahead.
But I realized the type of separation you can have with the person, especially your man, your partner, by disregarding his feelings and kind of, breaking him down with words, because women can be very vicious. Men can say some things where it'll hurt our feelings, but women, we have this tendency to get down to the nitty gritty of things. And it's like, what was the purpose of that? Like, what do you get at it at the end? Like, yeah, you may have satisfied your anger or fulfilled that, moment, but in the long run, you didn't even mean that. Now your man looking at you upside your head.
She meant that. Listen, fellas,
okay,
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When a woman says some shit disrespectful, and especially if it's disrespectful after you done probably let her in, you were vulnerable with some shit, she meant that shit, because women fight with their words, men fight with their hands. She meant
just
that shit.
wanted to be on the same playing level.
You can't. If
but
I was to disrespect
him, in a woman's mind, if I can get you by my mouth, then yes, I am, because you're gonna respond to that.
The playing level is like, if me and Ken was arguing, right, and I got disrespectful with Ken, there's a situation that that conflict can turn into violence. With the man, most men are taught, regardless of what a woman says and or does,
to walk away
and allow her to do her thing. Now, if a man did that, he would only be okay with doing that if the nigga didn't go to jail or some shit like that. Other than that, you're a coward. This is how the world works. The ramifications of me talking crazy to Ken is like, he can slap me, punch me, beat my ass, or kill me. That's just how this shit goes. With women, we're supposed to kill the beast within ourselves and tame it because of this other creature
Tim, what
that
up?
that is trying to act as if they are on your level. And that's the problem. Women want you to to watch your tone, but they're gonna say whatever the fuck they want. That's not.
And here's the thing with that too.
But that's all we have, though. Like, we can't beat y'all ass. I've said this for years. All we have is our mouth. We against a man. No. That's why they say that it's so powerful. A woman's mouth can be vicious. It can cut you down. Simply because really in a power struggle, that's all we have. So if you're making me feel like we're in some type of disagreement where you're being an aggressor, and I already know you can win this battle if you decide to buck up. You could yell and I'm gonna lower my tone.
All right, then shut the fuck up then.
All right, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't a woman have her words? Not saying be disrespectful, but why can't a woman have her words?
Let me answer that. Let me answer that. I'm gonna tell you why a woman can't have her words.
I'm listening.
Because if you disrespect me when you're mad, you a bitch, you this, you that, you that, you that, you that, and you constantly keep saying this, then it's no longer you're saying this when you're mad.
You mean that shit
because you mean that shit.
You mean that shit
straight up. Like,
okay, that's the issue. If she's
I can understand if you said it one time, if you said it one time and it was out of anger, you a bitch. Okay, cool.
I'm out.
But every time we get into it, I'm a bitch and I ain't shit.
Show me I'm a bitch.
And you got other niggas.
Crazy.
And you need to be grateful that I'm here because I can get any nigga I want to, blah, 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 blah. You mean that shit. So now I'm looking at you a little differently, like, damn, are you saying this shit when you upset because you upset? Or because you want to get a reaction out of me? Or are you saying this shit because you really mean this shit? So now the wheels are turning in my head like, damn, that's how she really feel about me. She keeps saying this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but if you're constantly raising your voice at me and being boisterous toward what?
Okay, but why would I want to lead you if you think that I'm a bitch? Why do you think I want to lead you?
Why would I want a leader that's yelling at the queendom of the house?
You gotta let that man lead. Y'all don't let us lead. Y'all fight every little thing we say. Listen,
don't yell at me. I don't care what the circumstances is.
I was in a situation, right?
The fuck?
I say something. I had children that were not mine, but we were all under the same damn roof. So my rules for my kids is my rules for my kids is the rules for every kid in the house. But this woman, I would tell her kids to do something, and she would come right behind me. Nah, don't do that.
She wasn't ready for a husband.
Don't do that.
She wasn't ready for a husband. That's the difference. You was with a woman who wasn't ready, because as long as, I don't care who it is, as long as you're not directing my son, my child into danger, or you doing him disservice, I don't have nothing to say. I will stand back.
But
so you was dealing with something that wasn't ready for, that she hadn't tapped into the thought process of sharing her kids.
If you're living under my roof, all my rules apply for every kid in this house. Ain't nobody special. They all get loved and treated the same. I don't play that, you know what I'm saying? I got different rules because I'm they mama. I'm here full time. I don't give a fuck. You living under my roof. We all follow the same rules around here. It ain't no big I's and little U's. And that's the problem that I had in that shit, because once my leadership continues to get questioned, it got to the point that the kids was looking at her when I said something. And I'm like, I know I'm not gonna play this shit. Y'all not finna disrespect me in my house that I pay bills, that I provide the food for, that I keep the internet, that y'all run the Roblox and all that bullshit on. Y'all got me fucked up. So and look, that's how I carried that shit. Like, all right, since this the type of time we on, ain't nobody using this fucking Wi-Fi. I pay that shit. You want to use Wi-Fi?
I got a question for you,
pay
bro.
Your shit.
In that scenario, right? And I got a question for you. In that scenario, right? Because men, we're normally we judge each other by the things that we do, and how people treat them. Like, men, respect and reputation is all we got. Our word
Facts.
is our word is our bond, and a man that should keep
Facts.
his word as his bond. It should be righteous and impeccable. So it should be a
Mhm.
word that you can, you know, and impeccable means like godlike or righteous. So as a man, when we're
Mhm.
out and we see a man have a woman that is disrespectful, what does that portray to you? So if we were out in public and I'm seeing your girl check you or confront you about you leading children that aren't even yours, providing for children that aren't even yours, protecting
Mhm.
children that aren't even yours, and she has a rebuttal while she was unable to successfully retain a positive relationship with the nigga that created them. What do you
Yeah.
think men think about you?
I'm gonna be honest. You pull that shit on me in public, you might as well. It's a wrap. It's ball game.
KK, pull your camera down a little bit so we can see your face. It's better for
Because
the video.
it
There
was
you go.
different. It was different when it's in the house, but now you pulling it out into public. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I give a fuck about what the world think about me, because I truly don't. But the principle of it now is I can't control my relationship. I don't wear the
Right.
pants in my relationship.
You got panties on.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just a reputation that I won't allow myself to have. And even now in the situation that I'm dealing with now, sometimes I gotta tell a motherfucker, like, listen, slow down with how you talking to me. We not doing that. Like you can get your point across effectively without yelling, cursing, telling me my feelings are invalid. We gonna do whatever I want to do because that's what I want to do.
And not to be in your
Go
business,
ahead.
she's taking advantage of your softness to her. And I'm only saying that because I've done that in the past. Out of like, I
Yeah.
took somebody back I probably had no business, and
Mhm.
he's being softer towards
Baby, can you
me,
put my
and I was
pizza in
taking the aggression route.
the oven for me, please?
So I would say in those type of situations, I only like to have conversations once. And not like little like, oh, I don't
Thank
like that. Oh, I mean like a conversation like, hey, that's disrespectful towards me. Or the way you're maneuvering, I feel like you taking advantage of me, or however the case is. If I speak on it once and you do it again, you ain't gotta worry about me no more.
But see, here's the thing with that too, though. Like, I came through the door on some, I want to make you happy. So whatever I have to do to make you happy, I'm gonna do it. Because I've wanted this situation for so long. So now I'm gonna take advantage of it. Whatever your wish is my command type shit. And women take
So
advantage
you're
of that shit.
willing to go through her trauma with her until she gets it right.
And they take advantage of that because now they think you soft. Oh, well, he came in and we're ready to do worship the ground that I walk on. So now I can just talk to him and do whatever because all he care about is my happiness. He don't care about his happiness. You got me fucked up. At the end of the day, all that nice shit goes out the window once I start being in a space where I'm not loved the way that I'm loving. If I'm giving you all the respect and I'm handling my business and I make sure you're good, God damn it, I want to make sure I'm good too.
Say
Just
that
because I'm
shit
a
again.
leader,
Say that shit
just
again, bro.
just because I'm a leader doesn't mean I don't want love. Doesn't mean I don't want respect. Y'all talk when this generation, we talk about, men don't do that. Men lead. Okay, cool. Men do lead, but men also love.
Oh, Bianca got a
Men
good question
also
for
need
you, bro.
affection. Men also need intimacy. Men also need communication. Men also need respect. If you don't respect me as a man, how fucking far you think I'm finna try to lead? I'm
Right.
cheating the first chance I get. That's how fucked up this situation has become, because now I don't feel like I'm the man in my own house, and it's a problem. So I'm gonna fix that shit by going to somebody else. That's how it works sometimes.
So Ken,
So I'm looking at the comments.
yeah, read that comment that Bianca said, KK.
So Bianca said, Ken, how do you want to be loved? So men tend to have the notions of what women are supposed to do in relationships, but do you know what your love language?
Absolutely. I live by the law of whatever I ask for, I can reciprocate. So if I'm asking you to love me properly, see, I just got out of hell. And I ain't gonna go into detail too much, but I just got out of hell. And I told myself I ain't never going back to hell because I hated hell. I ain't going back to hell. So either love me properly, talk to me with some goddamn sense, talk to me how I talk to you, treat me how I treat you. Listen, it's free.
But
But see,
that's how you're supposed to respond in love. How do you personally?
how do I personally?
What's your love language? Do
My
you
love language is physical touch.
rub your feet? What's your love language?
And
Yeah,
shutting the
physical
fuck
touch.
up.
That's-
On some real shit. Shut the fuck up sometimes.
Sometimes men need that shit. We already fighting the world.
Yeah, like,
The world is kicking our ass every single day. The world is beating our ass.
like
When
shut
we
up.
walk into our domain, we want peace.
Like, because
We
on some real
want
shit,
peace.
one thing I value about the young lady I'm with and I deal with, like, she pissed me off more than anybody except for my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So since I could deal with my mama, but one thing that she does, and she got a cheat code, because she been fucking with me for like 16 years or whatever. But one thing that she does, I got this look, and once a woman can understand the man that she's dealing with, the looks that he gives, the look that I give is how I'm perceiving you. So if you're supposed to be the one that I'm envisioning myself with, if you are going to project an image of something I can't show the world, I'm not going to present it to the world. So it's one of those things that these women are trying to say, hey, I want you to treat me a certain way. I want you to behave a certain way and adhere to a certain belief, while not knowing how to show a man that she's grateful or appreciates that shit. Sometimes, like my shorty, she understands, like, oh, if I say this or I do this, he's going to react that way. Most women, they do not care about how a man reacts because they don't give a fuck about what y'all going to do together. A woman that actually cares if she's going to be with you is going to adjust herself because she already understands that there's a lot of niggas that are just fucking you.
Because she tell me all the time she want to be submissive. You know what I'm saying? And I dig that shit. It shows me that you're trying. I'm not asking for you to give, you know what I'm saying, nothing that I'm not willing to give. You know what I'm saying? And she does her part. Let me just clarify that. She does her part. She tries. And that's all that a man, how do I want to be loved? Just try. Try. You ain't gonna understand that shit overnight.
Right.
You ain't gonna understand that shit in 2 weeks.
So, hey, yo, Ken, I got a question for KK. KK,
go ahead.
How do you want to be led? Because you don't sound like a motherfucker that submits. And I don't think people even understand what submission means. So after you tell me, you know, how you want to be led, I'm going to tell people what submission means to me.
I'm going to leave that up there because I'm going to answer that too. Go ahead.
But how I like to be led is kind of the silent way. As much as I be up here talking stuff, I like for my partner to meet me where I lack at. Like I have things to work on. I know I'm going into relationships with things to work on, but that's what I want to do because I want to see that within my man that he can correct me without me feeling like I'm being corrected in places I need to be corrected.
Facts.
So I have a issue with money management.
Okay.
I procreate lots of money, but I tend to throw it away. So one of the things that I like when I'm dealing with a man is kind of like he has a sense of direction and money management. So he has a savings or he, you know, something like that's lucrative, like he didn't put money into and he know he's gonna receive it back, or he, you know, he knows what he's doing business savvy money wise, because again, that's where I lack. So when I'm looking for a partner, when I'm in the field of that, that's the main leadership I'm looking for me to even think
you like discipline.
First place.
You like discipline. And the only way to instill discipline is to what? Have an authoritative figure. This is the problem. Most women are trying to tell a man to fix the problem that she caused herself, how she wants you to fix it, but she can't understand how she wants to be, how she wants you to fix it because she caused the problem. So when somebody's trying to tell me something like that, and this is why I tell men too, Like you're only as good as the person that you're leading if they're willing to follow. So the word submission, sub means to be underneath. Mission means to be an event of multiple tasks that need to be completed before it's actually done. So a woman that's submitting to a man is she's submitting to a man that's following his mission. Once you're on the mission with the man, and you can have your input, you can have your perspective, but it's on the man to have a certain level of discernment to say, hey, look, I see what you want. This is something that I can do, or this is something that is going to take time. This is the resources we may need. You may have to wait. And most women are getting mad that a man isn't presenting or fixing a problem that he didn't cause.
Yeah.
It's that
Now-
simple.
I agree to a certain extent. So when I'm talking to you,
Oh my God, Bobby.
when I'm talking to you, and I seen Bobby comment, when I'm talking to you, I'm looking for those characteristics, just like you're looking for characteristics within me to see if I'm gonna be the one that you want next to you.
Hold on, Ken. Hold on, Ken and KK. Hold that thought. We got some munions. We're gonna shout out my man Bobby Smith. He just sent us some munions. We just got 20 stars. So thank you, Bobby Smith.
Salute.
I'll explain that later podcast. Thank you.
All right, listen, right? As a man, my job is to make life a little bit easier for you. I can't solve all your issues, but if you are with me and we going out, now, baby, you ain't got to pay. I got this. Or, you know what I'm saying? You need gas in the car. You ain't even got to say shit. I already paid attention to what's needed. So a lot of times you don't even have to tell me, because if you are with me, I am studying you. I know exactly what you need when you need it.
Wants to jump into things without even understanding who they dealing with.
Facts.
When I'm saying I know where I lack and I'm looking for somebody to fulfill that part, I don't mean I'm looking for you to fix my issue. I'm saying I recognize my issue, and if I'm going to be a relationship with someone, or if I'm looking at you like my companion, or you're feeling like I'm your companion, I need to know that you have the straight and narrow on that part, because I don't. So now,
so look. I'm finna shake the earth real quick. Kalisa just asked, what is submission and who is it for? I think it's for men and women. I think you have to submit. You both have to submit to each other, just in different ways. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that it's really gonna work. You can't run around as a man beating your chest. I'm a man, respect me, bow down to me, blah, 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 blah. Because at the end of the day, you're going to scare that woman off. So you have to, yes, you are a leader. You are the man. You are the head of the household in any sense of the word. Cool. But sometimes you got to submit to your lady, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
And I think, like, to even go on that, right? So to truly submit to your lady, because when a woman's moving in her femininity and within grace, it's a different level of submission for me. And the reason why I say that is a man submits himself to his purpose, and his sometimes his higher purpose is like his God, or his, you know what I'm saying, the positive influence in his life. So he submits himself to his plan, his purpose, his mission. So if you're planning your purpose and your mission, I think the only way to be a good leader, an effective leader, is to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward, to make sure everybody involved is able to adequately move forward in progress. So you're leading with righteousness. If you're already leading with righteousness, you have already submitted yourself to providing and protecting an environment that a woman should or could be, productive in. So once you're looking at your woman, so I know, like, my tone, I'm only going to raise my tone if necessary, and I'm going to move in modesty. The biggest thing that a lot of women don't get is when they got a decent or a good man and he's moving in modesty. Like, even with my lady she'll take me out, and sometimes I tell her, like, look, I know I'm building my business, I'm doing these things, but I don't want you to do that. I need you to do something else, because I'm having discernment. Like, you could be taking us out, you could be doing all these nice things, but at the end of the day, there's other things that we have to focus on. So that's, to me, being a leader.
And I don't care about you taking me out, but even if you taking me out, it's like, all right, I'm still gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? It's just the manly thing in me to do. And there was a comment that says, how do How do you do that when you have never known what that is? See, here's the thing. I know what I want. Okay. Being with someone for 4 years, I know exactly what I want and what I won't settle for. Again, I just left hell. I ain't going back there. So I know exactly what I want. And I think that's the reason why, because all my life I have never been single. I was never single until I was like 32. So from the time I started dating, which was like 14, to the time I was 32, I was never single. If you broke up with me in the next 30 minutes, I was with somebody else.
Damn.
That was my lady. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's why I got so many motherfucking kids running around, because I was never single. I don't play the single game. And maybe it was my thing of I need a woman around me I used to always say that my type was women that needed me. Not necessarily wanted me, but that needed me. So that allowed me the free reign to live the life I wanted to live. And up until I was 32 years old, that's what I did. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to. If I wanted to cheat, you knew that I was finna go ready to cheat. All right, listen, I'm out. I'll be back in tomorrow, whatever the case may be. Or if I really liked you and you was living with me, I would be on some other shit like, all right, listen, I'm finna have some company. You can join in or you can go sit on the couch, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of respect level that we had. Like, I ain't have to go cheat. I ain't have to go cheat. I just let you know what was finna go on before it went on. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of respect level that we had.
So now this may be off subject a little bit, but do you believe in karma?
I definitely believe in karma. I got my karma.
Oh, you think, how long did you get karma?
I got karma for 4 years.
That ain't enough. That ain't enough, baby. That ain't enough.
Why not? How long should a man, like, because even with that, like, because people be like karma.
Don't put man or woman on it. How long should a person go through karma?
Yeah.
A person should go through karma till they learn their lesson.
So you ever heard that saying, like, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result? So like, fuck that. So if life is a bitch, karma's a sister. Have a menage a trois. Fuck.
But here's the thing, though. I fought karma with karma.
And that's why your ass got that lady yelling at you when you being soft to her, because you
it get to the point where yelling at me is cool, because you're going to end up getting your screws knocked loose later on when I feel like it.
Hold on, so clear that up. Clear that up. What kind of screw? What you mean knocking screws?
In the bedroom.
Okay, yeah, you gotta let me know, bro.
Yeah. We in a different culture. So in the bedroom, you're going to end up getting this work because you done pissed me off. But now it's getting to the point where you think this shit cute. Let me nip this shit in the bud real quick and let you know who I am. I'm not that guy. You're not going to keep playing in my face and I'm going to just tolerate it and let you know. So sometimes you got to throw a little, like, stop fucking playing with, like my man was saying earlier about the look. Like, all you got to do is look, and you know, like, you went too far. You playing too much now. You know what I'm saying? Because women will say some shit to piss you off. They will. That's their calling card. They can't beat your ass.
Send her ass home.
So they're gonna say a whole bunch of shit to piss you off.
So why can't we just have our mouth?
You can by yourself. Go soliloquize. Go talk to the corner. Because at the end of the day, what people will be like, why can't we just do this? Why can't we do that? You can do whatever you want over there.
And then I'm finna ruffle some feathers with this one. Ladies in relationships, please stop listening to your single friends before you end up like your single friends. Okay? Straight up. It's a reason. How you a married woman taking advice from single friends? How? They've been single their whole life. How can they guide you on how your marriage supposed to be?
Single women create single women.
Was engaged, and her and her partner had got into it, and she called me and she like, what would you do? I said, I'm not engaged. I don't know, because in my mind, I don't give a fuck what this motherfucker did. We already signed the agreement. We about to figure it out. I'm not calling my friend who ain't got no man, especially who ain't got no man.
and ask
Facts.
her what I
Listen.
don't know. I told her I don't know, baby. I don't know.
Cause
Stay
I'm
with-
quick to curse your single friends out in a heartbeat. Like you doing too much. You in my business. Don't do that. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
I'll tell
know
her
what I'm
friend,
saying?
shut the fuck up.
at a young
Yeah, that too.
Like, shut the fuck up. And I mean that with the utmost. I'll
Like,
be like,
it ain't got nothing to do with you. You stay out of this relationship unless you're actually trying to be in this relationship.
and even then, shut the fuck up.
sure.
Because on some real shit, this is
Straight
the
up.
problem. A lot of
Like-
men are out here listening to women, leading them to be a man that she's never fucking seen. Her daddy ain't do it. Her uncle
Yeah.
ain't do it. Her baby daddy didn't do it. None of these niggas have
And
done it.
see,
Wonderful, man.
Kiki, y'all try to make us pay for
I-
other niggas.
Just
y'all-
my whole life. This is the first time that I've ever been like, all right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go back and see what I do.
And then I got listen, so right, you meet people at the unexpected time. Like
Yeah.
you don't expect to fall in love. You don't expect to like this person. You don't expect to get to know this person. But this person came through the door and showed you, hey, I'm not finna play about you. Okay. He came through the door. He or she comes through the door. Like with me, I come through the door and I let you know I ain't gonna play about you. But if I feel like you too masculine, you too tough, you too independent, you gonna give me problems, I gotta fall back and buckle down. You know what I'm
And-
saying?
To get out of that feeling energy when you meet.
No, like
No.
you shouldn't even come through the door on that
No.
because the last nigga fucked you over. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
I'm just
Okay.
Why should I hold on? Why should I accept masculinity from a woman if she won't accept femininity from a man?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because I come through the door on business.
just come from the
I let you know.
softer era. Because when
You're
you
not
get
soft at all.
fresh, women get into relationships and they still aggressive or feel like they got
Yeah.
thing by themselves. That's them toxic relationships.
KK,
That's-
are you trying to
I
say
don't
you're a
really-
feminine woman? Do you think you're feminine?
Me?
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly.
with a man, yes.
Listen, I had
Like
to tell
what I mean by like if I'm talking to somebody, like if my man was to call me right now, I would be like, yeah, I would switch my tune. But like how I carry myself, I carry myself very feminine.
See, so Bianca said that's a different type of woman. I love a man who can be feminine with me.
see, that's
the
that's
fuck?
what it is. Because Bianca wants to be the man of the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Bianca,
And
you
there's nothing
fuck your
wrong with
nigga.
that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's
but
weird.
I've had to tell motherfuckers, hey, all that tough shit don't work with me. I'm not the bitch of this situation. No
Every
disrespect,
Into
but I'm not the bitch of this situation.
You better
So,
than me. I'm cutting them off.
I'm still paying my bills and you're not adding to me. Those was the
Oh
relationships
my!
I never.
Hey, listen.
God said pay for the bills of your wife. It never says pay the
Listen.
bills of your girlfriend.
If
Like,
we sit
no,
together, you better
no.
pay something.
Listen.
why?
I
no,
have
no.
that
Your
argument
nigga
all
lives
the
with
time.
you. If
First
you're in
thing
that
a
man's
wo-
house, get the fuck out of it. My bad, bro.
First thing a woman say is, "Oh, I didn't ask you to do that. I could do my own stuff. I could pay my own bills. Blah 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 blah." But
Then
when
do
it was
it.
when it was getting done, it wasn't an issue.
I that came across didn't have no soft mama then because my mama bills was paid. Okay.
But
It
this
was her
ain't this
man,
ain't this
her-
ain't the,
my stepfather. We had a household. It wasn't the women gotta go half and 50-50 and this is her
I
house.
ain't that. Listen,
Hold on, KK. What year was that?
1947.
I told you that this is day and time. That was the 90s.
1947.
So from the
the
90s until
90s.
now, shit is almost 4 to 8 times more expensive. I'm not gonna fucking listen to that. Like,
Rent is not $30 no
I
more.
don't believe a man. I believe we should share bills. You take a bill, I take a bill.
See, I don't have a problem with sharing bills. And the one thing I love about having freedom is you got your own space and I got mine. But sometimes I want you in my space. I need you in my space. I ain't got no problem with you being in my space. But my thing is the rules are still the rules. You still gonna respect my space. That ain't gonna change. I don't give a fuck how many cribs you got of your own.
my person, the person who's for me, the person I'll finally settle down for, is a person who can be quiet. Like we could be somebody I could be quiet with. I want to be with somebody I could be quiet with. We
Shut
in
the
the
fuck up.
You minding your business, I'm minding my business.
You are
But
his business.
But we listen. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I had a tough time dealing with that shit. Like, damn, I want you around me all the time. I need you around me all the time. And I would get mad when I couldn't have her around me all the time. And it wasn't on purpose. It was just like, shit, damn, I know you're a mom. I know you work. I know you this, but damn, can we stop time just for a second? God damn, let me cook.
Oh my God, look at this nigga Bobby. Pin this nigga Bobby comment. This nigga Bobby said, so how many men you thought was the person for you? Because I got something to say about that, right?
Go ahead, Kiki. How many men did you think was the one for you?
All of them.
And no. I just told y'all I would love toxic relationships. So no, that is not true. The one, how many? I would say one. Only one.
So why'd you fuck the rest of them?
Who said I fucked them all?
I didn't say them all. See, this is my thing with women, right? And I tell
why
women,
did I have sex with the people who I knew I didn't want to be with?
No. It's not even that you didn't want to be with. They didn't want to be with you. See, this is the difference. Women want you to hold that little coochie monogamously of value when they would allow a man that doesn't even want to be with them, didn't offer to be with them, and she doesn't consider about being with.
Hey, listen.
Pussy. I'm not going to value the pussy you gave this nigga that he don't got to come home to.
To be with me.
9 times out of 10.
I have the issues.
Yeah,
I left the only part and like I said, I've only had one person that I seen as that, and he's the only person that ever left me. I've never been left
as
in
he
no
should.
other relationships besides him.
Hey,
listen, 9 times out of 10, I wasn't trying to be in a relationship. Okay, you just happen to have good coochie, and I love that shit. So now we stuck here. Okay. Now we stuck here.
Man, y'all just, I don't know.
What I'm saying?
Y'all, the way y'all classify not caring is so oblivious to me. Cause y'all
I wouldn't care. Listen, before we had relations, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care what you did. I don't give a fuck.
So how do y'all expect to get this stand-up woman when you're ready, when you've never even moved like you was ready, but you just wake up one day and decide, I'm ready to do this, that, and the third. I'm ready to lead. I'm ready to do that. I mean,
because you have to show me. Like I said earlier, when he asked you for the money and you told him no, you showed me everything that I needed to know. From his perspective, I would look at you like you are not the woman that I want to build with.
Listen, if
you are the woman that I would fuck.
Something. Because I don't think I was wrong in it. I just think that
no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong for your way of thinking, but I'm saying coming from a man that he might have really needed that money, and you didn't look out for me. So now I feel like, all right, cool. She is on the list of motherfuckers that I just want to fuck.
I would never deal with anyone like that.
But you wouldn't know that you were on that list.
I would, because I'm a sister. I would never talk to him again.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The more, listen, this is the reason I say it doesn't matter. Once you're doing things like that, and once women, like the more men that y'all got, those are men that saying, look, y'all aren't worth me giving you the proposal to possibly reject. Men, we're dating women and sleeping with women and not proposing because we're like, yo, you're not the one that I want to propose to. It's not the same. It's not even remotely close to the same.
And then
we gotta find that person.
You have women,
be a husband.
Go ahead. You have women out here that try to make like these dudes. You got women out here that try to make these dudes feel like they gotta run in circles for your ass. But I seen the niggas that came before me.
Yeah,
what did you do? See the men before you. Why are men so caught up?
What the fuck you mean? Why?
What came before them?
Because of reputation. We just said that.
Your baby daddy on the block selling Reggie.
Deal with her.
Fuck. Your baby daddy still on the block selling Reggie in 2024. How would
you know that? Do
you think that I'm finna jump through loops when this nigga eating hot dogs out the pack? Cold.
So then that's fucked up. So when you're getting to know a woman, if she doesn't speak about her past relationships, How do you view that?
She don't have to. I see. Listen, I
We
do
can
my
tell.
research. I do my research. I'm checking Facebook pages. I'm asking
But
questions.
why? But why?
I need
You
to
don't
know
want to.
who
You
I'm
don't want to look
dealing
like.
with.
Remember, we talked about respect and reputation. See, if a man was to walk in the room, and say it's 5 of us, 5 men, a man was to walk in the room with his woman, and all of us are like, "Oh yeah, I know her. Oh yeah, you know her too. Yeah, me too, bro. Yeah, I know her. Damn, that's dishonorable. But when a man brings a woman into a room, because with rich people and wealthy people, what they don't give a fuck about is materialistic things or things that they can do. Why? Because they can afford it. You know what you can't really afford, or you can't really just go buy? A genuine human being. So once a man pulls up with a woman that is catering to him, loves him, and respects him, that shit is priceless. A woman that only has eyes for her man is
have
priceless.
to do with that though.
Because look, your past, it shows you your habits of your future. Now, when a man has a fucked up past and he overcomes it, that shows the adversity.
So a woman
that
can't
overcomes-
overcome, but a man can.
No. Yeah, no, it's not that it's not overcoming. A woman is not overcoming her past because you are the one that allowed that man into your body. Now, consensually, if a man is coming to pursue you, you have the right to say no. You have the right to say no. So the more bullshit you put yourself through isn't the same as the man that's going through bullshit that is out of his control. No, it's not.
We feel the
No, you
same
don't.
way because when y'all
You know
be
why? KK,
these
hold on.
crazy women
No,
who
KK.
bust y'all windows and
No,
curse your mom out, and then
no,
y'all want us to
no.
have y'all and hold your arm and be next to y'all. Y'all don't think we have embarrassment?
No, you shouldn't. You're taking yourself into a masculine frame because you're not supposed to be the protector. That's on that nigga. See, this is the problem. Women are trying to say, oh, it's the same thing, but you don't provide the same thing, nor would you want to do the job that you're signing the man up for. We're not the same. We're not.
True enough, we're not the same, but if we're looking at the past, how the hell are you going to have the future with somebody? There's a saying you're supposed to live in the moment, which means you're deleting the past and you're not searching for the future.
But
how can you expect to find the person that's for you if you're living in the past and not in the moment?
In order to understand your future and what you want, you have to know what you did in your past.
You have to know where
like
you came
I have to know your past. I need to know your traits. I need to know who you dealt with. I need to know these things.
There's a reason why y'all lie.
I don't tell my partner who I dealt with, but I definitely do.
No, you don't.
Because
perfect,
I want to know.
If you were super perfect, you wouldn't be single right now.
Fact.
But the only reason that I'm saying
in general,
single,
like why are you
hold on.
Why are you talking to me right now?
Ken, did you just hear what she said? Say that shit right now, KK.
I'm technically not single.
What does that mean? Don't be umming now, nigga.
I am in a relationship.
Huh?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
That's
y'all not on good terms right now.
No, we're on good terms. There's no beef or anything. It's a different view of things. I'm just more so trying to be private because most of the time, every time I spoke on things too soon, they didn't seem to work out in my favor.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like how we spoke earlier about the girlfriends who don't have men and they're so opinionated. Right now I'm like in a seclusion, like nobody don't know what I got going on. I'm just like living in the moment. Like I was just
in other words, fella, if you are watching this live right now, she is talking about you. But also to the other fella who's also watching this live, she's talking to you. And to the other fella who's watching this live that is known as the eater, she's talking about you too. Okay? Because women may not cheat.
Yeah, they do.
But the moment that they cheat, they
Thank
already
know.
Okay.
Thank you, Queen.
They already
in
know
my
who
business.
they cheat.
I do not have two niggas. No, I don't, y'all.
They already know who they're gonna cheat on you with. They may not cheat while y'all together. But
I do not cheat no more.
The second you fuck up, they already know. Like they already know who they finna go cheat with. So they just be sitting back in the cut like, I wish you would fuck up. Please fuck up.
KK, I'm gonna ask you this question too. You got male friends?
No. I have cousins. I have boy cousins.
That was probably the only smart shit you said all night.
Fact.
Yeah, no, I don't have male friends. I don't believe in that for real. Like,
Well, see,
It-
that's the thing. My
I
lady,
never met, or should I say, I'm not gonna judge other women because I don't know. But in my experience, I've
Them niggas is trying to
never
fuck.
had a
all that,
friend
that's my
who
male
had a
friend. He
and
wouldn't
he was a
violate
man and
me.
they didn't do something at
He
least once.
respect me. That's my friend. That's
Because you
my
didn't offer
friend,
him the
babe.
pussy yet.
You ain't got to worry about him, babe. Get the
Off-
fuck on. I don't play the male friend shit.
Offer that
sorry.
nigga some pussy.
I don't play
I don't
that
know.
shit.
But I don't believe in men having women friends either. So
They don't.
See, that's
I don't.
different. That's different.
hell the fuck
I
no,
don't
it's
have-
not.
I don't have women friends.
I don't
That's
think
different.
that's respectful. I don't
That's
believe
different. That's different. Because
Fuck
because your
respectful.
woman is supposed to be your friend. So what you need, just like
I'ma
my man is
introduce-
my friend.
I'm gonna introduce you to my female friends.
I don't want to. And
Oh,
9
no.
times out of 10, she been around longer than me. No, thank you.
I
Keep
don't got
that
female
shit to
friends.
your motherfucking self.
I don't think men should have female friends, and the reason why I'm saying that is because there's no fucking benefit for you.
Yeah.
Like me and Ken, we can be friends because we're actually gonna do things for each other. When women say, "Oh, we're friends," like I could call Ken once we build our relationship better. I'd be like, "Bro, I'm hungry, bro. I don't got no money right now."
Nigga, you can call me right now and I
Yes,
tell
sir.
your ass what we on.
You know what I'm saying? But with a woman,
Let's go to Hooters.
if a woman said, "Oh, my male friend needs some money to eat. I'm gonna feed my friend. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
this. I'm
that's
gonna do
kind
that."
of sounding crazy.
Because I'm like,
I'ma-
okay,
listen,
but you don't do that for your nigga though.
Respectfully, if my woman give a dude some money, I'ma turn her every which way but loose. Respectfully, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's your nigga now. Because
On
the
my
day
mama.
you take money out of our household to go help another nigga out, I'ma turn you and him both every which way.
Yeah,
but
no, I don't
loose.
believe in that extra friendship shit.
Nah, I don't believe in that shit. This is
Mm-mm.
my cousin. He like a brother to me. You know what I mean?
No,
I
I have real blood relatives
Yeah.
who got baby pictures together. Ain't no foolery around because I don't want nobody to do
You know
that.
how many chicks I done been a brother and cousin to that I done smashed? And I had to check their ass like, hey, don't be lying to that nigga about me, G. I shot crazy glue all in your mouth. Please stop playing with me. Don't tell that motherfucker that. We not
That
Whoa.
was insane right there. That was crazy.
we not doing that shit because I
Crazy
ain't
glue,
being
though.
buddy. I ain't
Crazy.
playing that, bro. It is what it is.
Crazy
I don't
glue,
give a fuck. I'm me, goddamn it. I say what these other motherfuckers be scared to say. That's why I'm not the average podcaster.
So
But
look,
listen,
go ahead, bro.
we getting ready to slide on over to the second half of this Minnesota Cold Talk. So listen, Kiki, give me some words of encouragement for the good people out here. What have you learned? What have you learned in tonight's episode?
I learned that
shit.
Haku still ain't shit. He gonna talk shit. I learned Ken is still toxic. Stay away from him, ladies. I really didn't learn shit tonight. Besides, y'all just ain't right in the head. I only fuck with y'all because I like a little challenge from time to time. But y'all not shit. Y'all not shit.
Hey, yo, Ken, you know what I
Hey,
say?
Haku, what you learned tonight, good brother?
What I learned tonight is that I'm right. I'm motherfucking right. Like, cause she said, hey, look, when a woman say you not shit, say if I ain't shit, I gotta be something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So, cause with this type of shit, and this was like when I brought it back to the thing, I'm like, women want you to look at them as an equal, but they don't want to do the job of equality. So there's no fucking point. There's
There
no
you go.
fucking point. Women want you to say,
Okay,
hey,
we
we're
got that.
partners. They say we're partners and we're equal. I want you to take this into consideration. Why the fuck should I take something into consideration that nobody offered you?
Don't
Exactly.
listen to Haku, y'all. He crazy.
Hey, listen, what I learned tonight is simply this: women ain't shit. Respectfully. Okay, some of y'all.
Follow
Worth it,
me.
Worth it, damn.
Now, if you happen to find the one that is worth shit, the needle in the haystack, hold on to them, cherish them, respect them, love them, and they will probably try not to do the same shit that you do, but they're gonna try anyway. So I'll take a half try instead of a no try any day.
Exactly. There
Listen.
goes the good spirit.
Shout out to all the good, beautiful women out here. And I said women. Well, shit, we can say hoes too. I love the hoes too. But shout out to all of y'all beautiful women out here that pay attention to Big Smash. This is what I do every time I do it. Shout out to my two co-hosts for the night. Hey, listen, we
Thanks
finna
for having
jump
me,
back on a whole nother live.
Yeah, man. We
And
might
then
got 3 shows tonight.
we jumping on another live after that. So we on bullshit all night.
All
We
night.
gonna be live.
Yeah.
Every
So-
Wednesday we act like this and we shouldn't. We should not.
You should just listen.
Facts.
Not
Because
gonna happen.
We
If you-
giving y'all advice. We
Not
teaching
gonna
y'all.
happen.
Ladies,
Never.
we teaching y'all how to get y'all man, and fellas, we teaching y'all how to keep these ladies happy. And if you never take nothing else from me, listen, the best way to get a woman to submit is eat her till she can't fucking move. Y'all already know what it is. I see y'all tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
This nigga stupid, man. Why is this nigga like this?